How you doing, guys? Long time no see on a live stream. Let me just fix everything. By the way, is the mic on? Is the sound on? The background music if the background music is too loud, you gotta tell me, because you know I forgot how to do this. It's been too long. It's been a little bit too long, so we gotta you know, start from the scratch and you know, look at the charts. You know, set up stuff. Took a little while to set up everything, but you know, now we're back on. How's everybody doing in the chat? I hope you're doing well. The beauty, what's up? How you doing, man? Love you, long time no see. Rotten cheese, pump it up. Bitcoin is doing good. Everybody's feeling well. We got you know, one less for background music on, so that's good. Jürgen, what's up? Garrett is in the chat. The beauty, the moon analysis must be done. Was 2211 the inversion? Now full is and reversal. New equals now full and reversal. Yeah, it might be that, but you know, I gotta tell you guys, we're gonna talk about the moon analysis, but unfortunately I lost the faith. I am no longer the moon boy that once we were, you know, and we still have it somewhere up here. Where is it? You know, we used to have the moon, but you know, we don't have the moon anymore. We used to have Selena, we don't have Selena anymore, you know. So all this moon stuff, moon talk, is out of the window. The 14th October dump did not happen. Where was the October 14 dump that should have happened? October 14, 1, 2, 3, 14. That's the date, guys. That was the dump date. It was supposed to happen. I was very bearish, not very bearish, but you know, I was looking at the charts and I was thinking, you know, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen here. And it did the inverse of that. It went towards the upside. So you know, the date unfortunately no longer are working for us. So you know, we gotta you know, do something else. So you know, somebody suggested Fibonacci. It might be Fibonacci, guys. It might be Fibonacci. I don't know, but we gotta get something else. You know, we like the lines, we like the channels, we like the, you know, moving averages still. You know, everything working fine. So you know, maybe we should just go back to what you know, worked before. And you know, stick with that. Hamdi, how you doing? Loading, yes, exactly. I like the emoji, loading emoji. Dr. Karlov is in the chat. What a day, week. Exactly, looks good. Crypto Russ, long time no see. What's up? 125k. We were just at 25k, man. This was 25k, man, over here. This is the 25k range. It's pretty much done. I just said I made a Bitcoin video today, and I said but in the chat I said, in the Telegram chat, if you're not in the Telegram chat, you know where to go. I said that, you know, a lot of people thought that this move up here is gonna dump on the downside, so nobody wanted to, you know, long this, especially, you know, the weekends did not want to long that. And we did not dump, so everybody waiting for, you know, any kind of, you know, 22, 24, 22, 20k down here, even lower than that. You know, everybody who was waiting for this right now they're sitting at 30k and thinking like, the fuck am I gonna do right now? They're still not FOMO in. There is no FOMO because this is a slow move towards upside. There is no FOMO on the chart. This is a slow move towards upside. But once the FOMO, but they already have the FOMO. They already are very worried. They're sitting, you know, bears are sitting there with anxiety, and they are thinking like, is this gonna go down? Is crypto savvy right? Will we get cheap Bitcoin? You know, cheap altcoins. Everybody's getting cheap altcoins. You are getting cheap altcoins. You know, everybody's getting cheap altcoins. Unfortunately, that's not the case for Bitcoin. That's not the case for Solana. That's not the case for Tron. And there is a lot of other coins that are actually doing pretty well. So if you look from the, you know, what capitulation move down here was, any coin that's you know, have held the capitulation lows towards the upside is a strong coin for some reason. Solana being one of them, XRP being another, and so forth. We don't talk about the moons anymore. Exactly. Milan is in the chat. How you doing, man? We bull. Diamond hands. Hamdi, the moon. Jürgen, what's up? Anonymous coin telegrapher. Exactly. So the anonymous coin telegraph, the guy, I don't know if whether he's anonymous or not, but you know, the guy posted the BlackRock, and this was actually a very interesting move though. This move towards upside up here, when we already were holding the support levels in the daily time frame, we're already holding the 50 moving average. We just need the catalyst to push us towards the upside, and the catalyst was unfortunately fake news. But you know, the fact that we did not dump down over here towards downside, that needs to also be looked at as something very, very strongly bullish, which is actually very, very good, right? The fact that you do not dump after such, because every time if you have some kind of fake news or something like that comes out and pumps the price, that thing often just goes right down. You will see this all the time on Dogecoin when Elon Musk comes out, says, you know, D of the Doge, just the first letter of the Dogecoin, you know, pump price, you know, 20%, but immediately just goes straight back down again, right? Goes up, right back down again, right? And not only even that, it can even go lower than that, right? So anytime you get any kind of news that are not verified, any kind of news that you know, might seem too good to be true, stuff like that, oftentimes you'll see this move towards the upside. Right now we're having a little bit pullback on Bitcoin, but you know, nothing to be worried about just yet. There might be, you know, reasons to worry about, but you know, for that to happen, we need to go back below 28k right now. So 28k right now is very important level to hold, and if this for whatever reason is gonna pull back and go back below 28k, that's actually very, very bad news. Also, there is this line up here, the trend line down here, and it starts breaking this towards downside. You don't even need to wait until it actually gets out of the channel over here on the bigger channel, because it's already looking very, very weak. So you know, we don't want to do that. We don't want to go back below 28k being very major level. So you know, when the price starts going towards upside, we always move, you know, major support levels towards upside, right? We always look what should not happen, you know, on the chart, because when it happens, you know, over here we are going towards downside. I was here, people are joining, you know, falling wedges over here. They were looking for a move down. You know, when stuff happens that's not supposed to happen, that's when actually, you know, the bad news comes. The bad news comes. The dump was actually not on the 14th October. The big dump was 18 August. I'm a little bit unsure whether there was any kind of moon, full moon, new moon, you know, purple moon up or anything like that. But the big dump came on the 17 August. So you guys might check that out. I'm a little bit unsure whether that was the case for the move. Sol XRP, Low Save is the new capo. By the way, what is new? I haven't seen anything from Capo in a long time, so I don't know what's happening there. But he has, like, you know, almost 1 million subs. So you know, it's a shame that he doesn't post anymore, because if you post, you know, even jokes, if you post on Twitter with 700,000 subs, almost 1 million subs, you're getting paid like you know what. You're getting paid like you know what. Mainly trading, or do you hold long term, bro? Nah, just holding. There will be no trades today. I'm thinking that we should, you know, start, you know, entering trades and doing trades on live streams. Unfortunately, it's not gonna happen today. I'm just not ready for that kind of commitment just yet. So you know, that needs to wait a little bit. XRP. Hey, it's Gustavo. How you doing, man? Here's to my downfall. Long time now. So I'm tired of Bitcoin, which probably means it will make a big move. Everybody's tired of Bitcoin, man. Everybody's tired of Bitcoin, because this move up here has been going on since March, man. This sideways move, even though we had, you know, slight pumps and slight dumps, it's been just going sideways. It's been just going sideways between 30 and 25k. So you know, over here, and you know, people have been shorting these levels, we've been logging these levels, and right now the big question is whether this is also gonna be a you know, level to short, or are we gonna break that, and you know, everybody's gonna FOMO in eventually, like we think, you know, they might do, and you know, we go up to the, you know, euphoria, into the euphoria where everybody FOMOs in up here. And once this move happens, it's pretty much over, right? Then you go into the, you know, downtrend. You know, you gotta get out of the weekends, because people who FOMO, they are the weekends, guys. People who FOMO in on the charts, they are always the weekends, and these people are easy to get out of the market. So you get a big dump here, you know, you kind of bore them. This is 25, so you cannot go that far, but you know, it can go down, you know, and then, you know, we get some kind of spring, and then the bull market starts, right? But I think this move up here needs to happen first. I think something up here, you know, a lot of people need to FOMO in here. You know, crypto saving needs to FOMO in. Capo needs to FOMO in. Benjamin Cohen needs to FOMO in altcoins. I've been looking at what Benjamin Cohen is writing on altcoins on Twitter, and it's not good. So if you are listening to Benjamin Cohen, you're probably doing badly. Maybe you're doing good, I don't know, because altcoins are wrecked big time. CryptoSeries has valid analysis. I don't discredit him just because I want the market to go by. I listen to all angles and go from there. It's 50-50, either right or wrong. No, CryptoSeries is wrong. There is no valid analysis when it comes to his analysis. He refuses to be, he said so many times, if this happens, then I'm gonna turn bullish. He never turned bullish. His analysis is definitely 100% wrong. He might be right on a chance that, luck, but, he's definitely 100% wrong in his analysis. What sectors are you bullish on, bruh? Bitcoin, if that's a sector. The one thing that worries me is everybody now seems to be riding on ETF approval. If they actually get declined, we're in for a real bad time given the hype. Well, deck tested. I don't know if you've been here before, but I'll show you something. Let's go to Twitter up here just for a second. Let me just find the tweet. I posted a tweet on X, not on Twitter. Sorry, I still forget to, to say X. Can we do it like this? Can I do the copy stuff? Let me do copy stuff. Keyboard, on-screen keyboard. There we go. Get an on-screen keyboard. Let me print screen and let me just screen cap this. There we go. We copy that. Can we just paste it over here? Nice. We like that. We like that. Okay. I got a crappy keyboard. It doesn't even have a print screen button on it. Now, what you're gonna see here, final deadline dates look very suspicious close to happening. So this is a tweet from James, some kind of guy, James. Multiple people asking, and have seen some older versions being circulated. Here's what the dates currently look like for spot Bitcoin ETF race. So there are a couple of dates that are important for I don't know, this is a little bit blurry, but we're gonna try to roll with it, right? So this is the ticker Grayscale Bitcoin refiled, Grayscale asset Bitcoin prospects filing it. So first date, federal register, first deadline, second deadline, third deadline, and final deadline. The important thing you should notice on this up here, all of these ETFs refiling and stuff like that, right? Where is the this is ARK, iShares, Bitwise, Vanek, Wisdom Tree. I don't know if BlackRock is up here, but look at the final deadline date. 1/10/24, 3/15/24. So only the first is important. January 24th, March 24th. All of these are March 24, April 24, and May 24. So everything between January, technically most of those in March, but all of those are corresponding very, very nicely to the date. And which date is that? That's the halving date, guys. That's the halving date. Fourth halving is happening in March 2024, and all of the deadlines, final deadlines, are in the March, January, March, April, May 2024. So what are we expecting right now? Well, we are expecting to go towards upside. We are expecting, at one point, at least, halving, when people are thinking that, right now we're gonna go up from the halving. We are expecting that when these ETFs finally get approved, I'm not saying that this correlation has anything to do with the case, but I'm just saying that, let's watch and see how it unfolds, whether there is anything to the final dates and the Bitcoin halving, because they are very, very closely related right now. And we said before that, when ETFs get approved, it's game over, guys. It's game over. At least for a little while, until 2025 bull run. That's our take on it, some kind of, take on when it comes to EFTs, some kind of theory when it comes to ETFs. So there is that. Teach zone. Amen. Amen or amen? I'm very unsure. If you listen to my earn and trade, you'd all be rich. If I listen to this guy or that guy, you know. 29.5 is a resistance. No, 30k is a psychological resistance. 30k is a psychological resistance over here. 30k is a psychological resistance. But if you look at a weekly time frame, it's major. At least, let me see how this actually looks on monthly time frame. Monthly resistance at 13.4. monthly resistance at 13.4, and then you got also this one down here at 29.2. These are two monthly resistance levels that are very important to, you know, keep an eye on. These are monthly, right? Weekly resistance level up here right now is at you know, 30.3, 13.6, and yeah, give or take up here. I would say entirely this range. So between 30 and 30.6, I would say this is the, you know, resistance levels that we need to break. And these are horizontal resistance level right now. These are horizontal resistance level. Let me just remove, you know, the rest of the lines up here. These are horizontal resistance level. Now we do have a channel that's also gonna act as a major resistance level. Something like this up here, and you can see up right now that we are hitting the first resistance level. So even if you break it up here, we still got, you know, the channel to get out, and the channel is very, very important. We are looking for channel. So the resistance up here is between 30 and the 30.6, and the channel up here depends when you hit the channel, but you know, 32k. So these are major resistance level right now to break out, and once you're out of that, then everything up here and over here comes into play, right? When it comes to horizontal levels. And there is also bigger channel up here. I always forgot how we drew that. Something like this up here, that's also gonna act as a, you know, major resistance level. But this is something like, you know, 49k, depends on when we hit that. 49, 48, 49k, depends on how you draw the lines. But you know, we are thinking like 46k, give or take, up here in these levels. These are major levels, right? So this move towards upside up here, this is the, you know, FOMO part, where everybody FOMOs in, and then it's kind of game over. Yeah, Pro 3 is next bull market. Yeah, we're not gonna go into politics, guys. It's almost like it's all according to the plan. Can't have hindsight in crypto. I think you taught me that a few years ago. Can have, what does hindsight mean? Sorry, my insight. Understanding of a situation or event only after it has happened or developed. With hindsight, I should have gone. Can't have hindsight crypto. Yeah, I think you told me that. Yeah, we gotta be there prior to the time. You know, we gotta see stuff before it actually happens. It's too late saying, you know, after the fact, right? So you know, but that's the trick. You know, how can you be before the time? How can you be before everybody else? So that's Bitcoin. Bitcoin actually looks very good. Nothing changed. If you watched Bitcoin video today, nothing has actually changed. So I thought we can actually look at some other stuff that's actually happening. For example, when is altcoin season gonna actually happen? When is altcoin season gonna actually happen? So where is the altcoin dominance up here? This is the altcoin dominance weekly up here, and I think it already broke the trend, right? Well, this one over here did not break the trend. This one's still keeping the trend, but this first one up here did break the trend. But I'm a little bit unsure. It still does look like it, you know, it's still holding very nicely. But I think that I think I saw divergence on the charts already up here at the top. Yeah, there is already divergence up here on the chart while it's going towards upside. But let's squeeze the chart a little bit up here, 2 weekly up here. Yeah, there is still divergence. Let's go to the 3-week chart up here just to see if there is actually divergence up here. Yeah, so there is divergence on everything. But if this pumps even more, there will be no divergence on the chart. There will be no divergence on the chart. And Bitcoin is still, you know, up here. Dominance still on 3-weekly chart is still, you know, MACD is still continuing towards the upside. So I'm a little bit unsure when this over here on the weekly chart we are getting bullish cross on the dominance as well. So Bitcoin is definitely still the king. And our theory is, or was, still is kind of, you know, 200 moving average is somewhere where the top is. So yeah, you know. It's still the theory. Whether this is gonna play out or not, you know, depends. But altcoins have bled down enough. I'll show you one of my altcoins that's down in the gutter, big time. So you know, ApeCoin. I mean, this is the ugliest chart you can actually imagine for any hodler. We are not even, you know, measuring from the top up here. We're just measuring from this top over here to the bottom. It's down 84%. And a lot of stuff is down like 80% or something like that when it comes to altcoins. So, you know, Benjamin comes and starts talking about, yeah, altcoin reckoning coming. Altcoins are already wrecked, guys. Altcoins are already down, as much down as they can actually go. I mean, look at this here. This top up here was 65% mana. I mean, altcoins are, crept, behind belief, 67%. So you're not saying that they're gonna go another 80% down. Oh, the reckoning is coming. No, if the reckoning comes on altcoins and altcoins goes down, it's gonna be some kind of spring and they're just gonna bounce. But altcoins are down so much right now. They're already so much. They are down already so much. So altcoins are not actually the when it comes to altcoins, we do tend to think that eventually all of these moves down need to eventually bounce, right? This is mana, but it doesn't matter which kind of altcoin it is. All of these moves needs to bounce. At least bounce a little bit, towards the upside. I mean, even a slight, bounce up here is gonna be, 200, 300, 400% up here. This is 100%. This slight bounce up here is 200%. So, there will, altcoins will do well. Once they start going, they will do very well. Now, was one altcoin that I wanted to say a quick word about, and that is Binance Coin. Binance Coin and Solana. Let's look at Solana first, and then we're gonna look at let me just find Solana. There should be quick, search button up here because I got like 100 coins up here. There should be a quick search button. Look at Solana, look at the channel. I had some kind of channel up here. It's breaking the channel again for the second time up here. It went down to the midline, bounced off the midline, breaking up again towards the upside. Solana looks stupidly strong up here. This is the, capitulation button. It went down with Bitcoin. Right now, it's just been climbing since that. So Solana looks very, very strong, right? Solana looks very strong. If you remember the FUD on Solana, it's just insane. It's just insane. But Solana is playing out very nicely. This actually is still below. I was actually thinking, thought that Solana had, the bottom down here and was going towards upside. Doesn't matter. Solana is doing well. Solana is doing very well. The FUD cannot stop the price. I mean, there could be legit FUD like FTX FUD, where I even did TI on FTX just before it crashed to zero. It was in falling wedge. It could have bounced. The FUD could have been wrong. They could have made the deal. It would have exploded towards the moon. Unfortunately, they failed, and the falling wedge broke down. It happens. It happens. But there are definitely 100% coins that are. This is capitulation up here on this capitulation here on Tron. It's just been up since then, right? Any kind of coins that look something like this is actually good in my book. This include XRP. Because XRP, bottom down here, capitulation, Bitcoin capitulation bottom was down here, and it's just been slowly climbing towards the upside. This is, XRP is outperforming any kind of altcoin, guys. XRP is outperforming any kind of altcoin. What I click now? XRP is outperforming any kind of Bitcoin. And even though this move up here right now is pulling a little bit towards downside, we're gonna see if this goes down. But it's outperforming. It's it's really hard to say that this is some kind of shitcoin like Mana that's comes up here, goes a little bit, and then goes another 80% towards downside, or ApeCoin, shitcoin. Right, so good coins, they tend to, even in the bear market, they hold, good structure, at least from what I've noticed. Now, BNB, there has been a lot of FUD on BNB, and that is very important. Every time you have a FUD, like Solana FUD, stuff like that, that's probably somewhere where the bottom is, because what if that thing does not die, like FTS, shitcoins. If the thing does not die, it means that it's gonna survive the FUD. It means there's some kind of bottom and it has nowhere else to go than towards upside, right? That's the logic. So if Binance does not fail, if Binance survives the FUD, that means that Binance is somewhere at the bottom by some kind of logic, right? So if you look at Binance right now over here, BNB, it is at some kind of bottom. It is at some kind of bottom. These are bottoms over here. It is at some kind of bottom. And if you even zoom up here, you'll see up here that we, had a big move down, exhaustion pattern down here towards the upside. Bullish engulfing candle went down, hammer up here, inverse hammer up here, right now trying to get above this 10 moving average. So this is very close to going towards the upside because, and I've seen a lot of people, saying that, Binance is down, BSB is gonna, crap down another 80% towards downside, we're going down to 150 and stuff like that. Whatever. The FUD is done. I don't know. Something big needs to come. If The way I see, I even thought up here this was the bottom on BNB, but it dropped down into the box. But if something else comes with BNB, then I definitely can say this is dropping another move towards the downside. But if nothing else comes, this is gonna go. This is gonna go. You know it, I know it, everybody knows. We gotta be resistant to the FUD. The bull run started. It started in January. Bull run started June 2022. Right up here. This is where the bull run started. This is the bull run start. I bought BNB. Nice. I got a little bit beer, man. It's okay. I'll leave. We gotta milk, guys. We gotta milk again. But this is, you know, people have a hard time to believe that. But, you know, this is where the bull run started. They do not understand. Yes, altcoins are bleeding, but that's where it starts. That's where it starts. Capitulation, move up. Doesn't matter. These are all the DCA zones. DCA zones. So this is the start of the bull run. I won't go into that and explain that again. But, you know, for you guys that have been here before, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Look at NG, it's been beaten up badly. Yeah, I think I just, you know, clicked on NG coin, but you know, just like Mana and Sand, NG coin as well. It's down like, you know, altcoins are down like by a bunch, you know. This is down, you know, 65. Yeah, we just clicked on that. So there's a Dimut. Geez, long time. Yeah, long time. I do, man. I hold all Bitcoin XRP XLM. Good for you, man. Hope it plays out. I hope. Didi, good morning. Morning. It's evening, man. It's evening stream. Inch. Random make nice peaks. Yeah, Inch. There are definitely some new coins that are performing well. Inch being one of them. Inch is one of these coins that are performing very well. So over here it went down into this, you know, bottom down here, and after that it's been exploded. I think it's up something like, it was up something like, you know, almost 9x pull down. It's still inside this channel that I've been watching on Inch up here. Right now hitting this midline up here. I'm a little bit unsure again, you know, because it did, you know, 8-9x towards upside up here. So, you know, I'm a little bit unsure. So for me, if this is gonna, you know, go out of this channel up here, it needs to break some kind of line up here, you know. Some kind of line up here, you know, break the midline out as well, and then go towards the upside. So we're gonna see. But there is that turbo. We don't talk about turbo, man. We do not mention turbo. Tiela, please grow up. Beard. I got beard, man. It's okay. It's good enough. I've been buying XRP since 2007 every single month, and I will still buy more every single month. I gotta, you know, although I just saw today on Twitter somebody posted they bought a coin that have been, you know, these guys, you know, 100% into this coin, and the coin is just an altcoin, not even a, you know, fancy one, you know, 2017 coin, but he's, you know, balls deep into the coin that the only way to make it is for that coin to go up, right? So he's very scared. I would say he's very scared, and I think a lot of people are very scared. They've been hodling for a very, very long time to, you know, let that thing go. But will you make it? Will you not make it? I don't know, mate. Like everything else, we saw what happened with XRP last bull run. I hope it performs better this time. Let's see up here, XRP USDT. Let's just find one, right? XRP USDT. Let's find a bigger one. Qcoin I think has no. XRP USDT. Let's find, you know. Don't you have a bigger? This one maybe. Yeah, this one. So we saw what happened last bull market for XRP. Yes, it performed well. It went up, but you know, the problem it did 10x, right? It did nicely. There is no problem, but it did 10x if you bought up here. If you just been hodling, just dollar cost averaging all the way down. Depends on how much you're going. Maybe you know, maybe your average was down here, and then you got, you know, something like, you know, 1, 2, 3x, something like that, right? And if you still didn't sell because you believed, you know, it's gonna go above previous all-time high, right now you back down again. Right now you break, and I hate the charts that look like this. 2017, 2021. The chart that looks like this is, you know, it kind of scares me a little bit. I always ask myself, why didn't it do, you know, higher high? Why didn't it go higher than previously? Isn't there, you know, accumulation of, you know, of interest in this, you know, token? So, you know, I don't like it. You know, I don't like XRP based on this chart. If it had like a higher high up here or something like that, I would like that. But, you know, this is what scares me. This is what scares me. It's not just XRPs. Like any coin that has high low, sorry, lower high on the chart, it scares me. It literally scares me. Mayor Beard coin. Don't think you should hodl his loyal wife. Yeah, that thing never goes out of fashion. I'll never sell my XRP extra bags. Yeah. Holding XRP since 2007 must be painful in the last bull run. Yeah. Do you know what's worse than holding XRP? Holding EOS. Long term, guys. How long term, man? You're gonna get old. We are not. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not in, you know, in crypto because I wanna hold long term. You know, I'm here because of volatility. You know, so there is that. There is that. If I want to hold long term, I buy S&P 500 or something like that index. XRP is not ready yet. XRP underperformed even Bitcoin. XRP underperformed so much, so you know, I'm a little bit scared. Like it could outperform everything this run. I'm not saying that it cannot do that. I'm just scared that it made a lower low on the chart, higher low, sorry, lower high on the chart, and I'm a little bit scared. You know how much how it can go. That's it. I definitely see more upside on any other new coin that's, you know, could, you know, perform well. So that is that. AI coins, guys. AI coins. You gotta keep an eye on AI coins. Although AI mania went a little bit, you know, down. This is AGX. This is on weekly time frame. AI went down. I mean, we had AI mania. I mean, it already happened. This is DNX. I think Dynex. Something like that. This actually performing still well. FET is down, Ocean is down, Render, it went up to a pull rate. Right now I said Render is actually doing well. SDAO, buy, all of these AI coins. I think AI mania will come again, just like NFT mania will come again, AI mania will come again, games mania. The trick right now to figure out, is to figure out when the bull market starts, what is gonna fuel the bull market. Because there is always something. Previous bull run, it was NFTs, right? So I'm a little bit, you know, a little bit unsure about NFTs, but I still think they're gonna play a role, just like, you know, altcoins always do. But I'm a little bit unsure about NFTs. Now that said, we need to be looking for early signs of what's gonna be the next big thing, right? It could be AI, it could be NFTs, it could be DeFi, it could be something, you know, out of the blue. Some new tech comes out suddenly. This is the next big thing. And then the bull run commences, then it explodes, right? And then everybody is like just, you know, pounding on that. Now those coins are gonna do massive moves. So if you think that, you know, massive moves on altcoins, sorry, on massive moves on AI coins during the money up here, this is 57% you know, move on altcoin during the, you know, bear market. During the bear market, right? This is the AI mania phase. So 57, 58, 59, let's say 60%, 60x move. If you think that's big, just imagine when the bull run kicks off and we get new mania on some new tech, new things, new stuff, new coins that are, you know, worth $0.0003, has like market cap of $1 million. You know, these coins are gonna just go like crazy. But it is very important to follow the trends and trying to figure out what is gonna fuel the bull market when it actually starts. You're in crypto for wife-changing money. Everybody is, man. Turbo is AI coin. Yeah, Turbo is AI coin. So if AI plays, you know, the hand again, Turbo is gonna do well. Unfortunately, you know, I'm afraid to open the chart. Turbo is down 10% today. Unfortunately, but you know, it did nice, you know, outside of this accumulation zone, but today is down 10%. But this is volatile coin, so 10% is like, you know, 0.1% on Bitcoin. 10% move on Turbo is 0.1% on Bitcoin, because there is, you know, low supply and demand, right? So there is that. Good job on Sol. I married Sol since 2020. She almost reached more than percent Bitcoin in my portfolio. Don't get married to coins, guys. Get married to girls, not the coins. Kala. Get rich with crypto only gonna get you gold digger. I don't mind. Listen, I do have a wife and kids and all that, so you know, it works out well, and she's a, you know, quality wife. You know, she's watching this, so I have to say that. No. But if you have money and you get a gold digger, it's fine. But it's, you know, there are two types of gold diggers. There is gold digger that wants you for your money and doesn't do anything else. She doesn't clean, she doesn't make food, she just spreads legs from, you know, time to time. That's one type of gold digger. The other type of gold digger, sure, she wants, I mean, every wife, every girl's a gold digger. But the other type, you know, she cleans, she cooks, she takes care of you, you know, that the type of gold digger is fine. You like me for my money, I'm gonna like you for because you keeping my house clean and making me nice food, you know. It's a win-win situation, you know. It's a win-win situation. So, you know, I don't mind gold diggers, you know, as long as they do their part of the work at house, you know. You know, they dress nice when you go out. They, you know, take care of you. You know, your friends are, you know, a little bit envious about your, you know, gold digger girlfriend. You know, it's all good. It's all good. You know, when you go through bad times, though, they will stick it out with you. Probably not. Depends. If she likes your money enough, she'll be there. You know, they start like a gold digger, but, you know, they turn into, you know, you gotta do a little bit work, but they'll turn into something better, right? So, guys, that's Bitcoin. That's dominance. Bitcoin's still doing well, and I think we're gonna end it over here. We're gonna end it on a high note for the first time in a long time. You know, if you look at the chart up here, we already had a dip, and right now we're having a retest on the dip on the viewers count. Thank you for stopping by. You know, we're gonna see if you know, next Friday we do another, you know, live stream again. I don't think we're gonna be doing a live stream every day, like that's crazy, but you know, we'll see what we can do. And I thought actually do a little bit more, but you know, if we've been streaming for like, you know, something like, you know, half an hour plus something like that. Where is the 43 minutes minus 10? Yeah, half an hour. That's good. That's good length live stream. You know, it keeps everybody happy. You know, it keeps the juices flowing. I don't get, you know, you don't get bored from me. We could continue watching the altcoins and stuff like that, right? But you know, they're just gonna kill the stream either way. But anyway, it's good to be back on live stream. Thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out. I'll see you around. Where is my outro? Cheers, guys. Go get the crypto money so you can get that gold digger wife. Bye bye.